I wish I could make reaction videos, but I was born in 1956. I've heard all these songs. What could I possibly react to?
Hey whippersnappers, Brian here at A Boomer Reacts. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. I listen to rap and hip-hop songs using lyric videos, and then I let you know what I thought about them. I thought it was about time we got back to some MF Doom, and beef rap seemed to be like the most popular request on the list, so here we are. So I've reacted to MF Doom before, so I don't need to do a sad bio, but I do want to know where this song happens in his discography. So the MF Doom song I previously reacted to was Rhymes Like Dimes. That was on his first album, Operation Doomsday, from '99. I liked it. Let's see. I also reacted to a couple of Mad Villainy songs. That was 2004. I like those too. Okay, now we're jumping to his fifth album, Food. Also from 2004. Oh, he was busy in 2004. I know that Food is an anagram for MF Doom, so. He's got a bunch of albums here using pseudonyms. Zev Love X. Oh, that was when he was in that group with his brother, who died. King Ghidorah, Victor Vaughn, Metal Fingers, and Doom. So on these albums that are done by these, characters, do they sound different than an MF Doom album? Like, now I can. Previously I couldn't, but now I can tell the difference between a Slim Shady song and a Marshall Mathers song and an Eminem song. But does the King Ghidorah album sound like an MF Doom album? Let me know. Of the songs on Food, MF Doom says, quote, "It had to be two things. It had to be a food people could relate to, and there had to be another play on the word. For instance, I'd say con queso, like cheese. Everyone knows cheese has a reference in the street as money, and cheese is something that's always added in addition to a cheeseburger or a beef patty. So it's about finding a word where you can take two different approaches to it," unquote. The song was the first single from the album, and it was written by MF Doom and produced by Metal Fingers. I see what he did there. He had to get Metal Fingers in there to help him. Okay.
I haven't eaten all day. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah,
man?
don't wait for her, man. Don't wait for her. I'll tell you what, man. Come with me now, and I'll get you some lunch. I'll hook you up with something. I got a little bank, no problem.
I hear you. That's cool.
All right, it's cool.
Man, can't you guys just wait here about a half hour, man? Yo, I'll be back, man. I'm just gonna munch up a little bit, man. I'm pretty hungry.
Yo, let him come
serious.
back.
Here you will find food for your body, as well as comfort for your troubled mind. I'd really like some soup.
Bread and butter.
Of course, my friend. What haven't you had?
Oh, food at last.
How's it thinking? Regular storage procedure. The same as the other food. What other food? Fish. Protein. Grass. Go ahead.
Now what happened?
Well, the cop got... Next morning I went to the store to get some food.
Bread and butter.
They arrested me.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Would you like a snack? Thanks for the drink. Operation Doomsday complete. All units are close casualty. Damage to estimates.
Enough. You talk of the people's rights. The people have only those rights which I choose to give them. And that's for their own good. Believe me.
I do.
They disappoint me. They must work faster.
But the prisoner.
Ah, yes. The young traitor who is trying to turn my people against me. Watch him. I have special plans for that one.
Beef rap can lead to getting teeth capped or even a reef from armed dudes on some grief crap. I suggest to change your diet. It can lead to high blood pressure if you fry it, or even a stroke, heart attack, heart disease. It ain't no starting back once arteries start to squeeze. Take the easy way out, phony. Until then, they know they wouldn't be talking that baloney in the bullpen. So disgusting, pardon self as I discuss this. They talk a wealth of shit and they ain't never seen the justice. Bust this like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo, and some foil, here, boil it. You'd be better off in PC glued. And it's a feud, so don't be in no TV mood. Every week it's mystery meat, seaweed stewed.
Food. We need food.
He wears a mask just to cover the raw flesh. A rather ugly brother with flows that's gorgeous. Drop dead joints, hit the whips like bird shit. They need it like a hole in their head or a third tit. Her bra smell, his cards say "Ah hell." Barred from all bars and kicked out the Carvel. Keep a cooker where the jar fell. And keep a cheap hooker that's off the hook like Marvel. Top bleeding, maybe fella took the loaded rod there. Stop feeding babies colored sugar-coated large squares. The odd peer swears and God fears. Even when it's rotten, you've gotten through the hard years. I wrote this note around New Year's, off a couple of shots and a few beers. But who cares? Enough about me, it's about the beats. Not about the streets and who food he about to eat. A rhyming cannibal who's dressed to kill and cynical. Whether is it animal, vegetable, or mineral. It's a miracle how he gets so lyrical and proceed to move the crowd like an old Negro spiritual. For a meal, do a commercial for Mellow Yellow. Tell them devils hell no, say y'all own jello. We hollered krills, she swallowed pills. He followed flea, collared $3 bills and squilt for Halalville. If y'all a pill, dig the real. It's how the big ballers deal. Twirl a L after every meal.
Food.
What up? To all rappers, shut up with your shutting up and keep a shirt on, at least a button up. Yuck, is the rhymers are stripping males. Out of work jerks since they shut down Chippendales. They chipping nails, doom, chipping scales, let alone the pre-orders that's counted off shipping sales. This one goes out to all my people, skipping bail, dipping jail, whipping tail and sipping ale. Like the doobie till it glow like a ruby. After which they couldn't find the villain like Scooby. He's in the lab on some old Buddha monk shit, overproof drunk shit, but who'da thunk it? Punk try and ask why ours be better. Could be the Iron Mask or the Cosby sweater. Yes, you, who's screwed by the dude on the CD, nude.
We need food.
Wait! Bring him to me!
Okay, here's a few things. When I first saw that this song was 4 minutes and 40 seconds, I said, wow, that's a really long song for MF Doom. But if you cut out, the first part where there's no rapping, then it's a short song. And I don't like that. Make that a skit before the song. I don't want that to be in my song. I just want, beat and rapping. I don't want to hear voices and I don't even know what they mean. If I put this in my car, I'm going to have to listen to 2 minutes of meaningless talk. I don't want that. Make it a skit and then do the song. That aside, I really like the beat. I like chaotic beats, like I don't know where they're going and it sounds like a crazy person, did the beat. I always like that, and this was like that. As far as the two meanings go, and there's no chorus either. As far as the meaning goes, I'm guessing that the first part, I couldn't even tell what were verses. If it just seemed like one big long verse because there's no chorus. Anyway, so the first part of the song, I can't tell you what verse, maybe the first part of the whole verse was about, beef as in steak, what you eat. And he seems down on it, like, you had to change your diet. Don't be eating this stuff. It'll give you a heart attack. And the last part of the song, remember, because he said, it's got to mean two things. The last half of the song was, seemed to me like he was, talking to the guys who do, diss songs. Like I have a beef with someone. And I think he's saying he doesn't like those guys because he just wants them to, do their art. Don't do these diss songs for money. I've always said that too. Like, how much of this dissing between, groups or a person, are real, or it's like, the label says, hey, these diss songs are selling great, do another one. I remember when I reacted to it was in my rivalry series, Compton's Most Wanted, I think. Tim Dog went up to them at some party and said, hey, this beef is making us some money. Let's keep doing it. And Compton's Most Wanted said, no. And then they did it. Anyway, well, I enjoyed it, mostly for the beat. It did crazy. And he's always good. This lyric video, the lyrics lagged. The song was faster, but I could still keep up. But yeah, it's the beat I like, and take off the first 2 minutes. That's all I want. Well, thanks for hanging with me, guys. If you like this kind of content, give me a like and a subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.